Start recording a little bit later. They're doing jackhammering it like just 5 minutes ago still, and they might pop on again, so I apologize. There you go, they popped on. So if it's too much noise, guys, I apologize, but I've got to talk, you know. These guys are driving me insane with the jackhammering. So yesterday, switched from calls to puts here. Ugh, what a awful day trading was for me. So switch from calls to puts right around here, or from puts to calls right around here, and then we dropped. I was expecting us to see this pop. I was expecting basically to see this pop over here, right? But anyways, I got scared out, which will happen when you start to doubt yourself. You got to stick to your plans. You got to stick to your plans. Every time I doubt my plan, I end up losing money. It's not to say I'm always right, but when I doubt myself, I lose money. So the fact is I sold those calls, bought some, well, I didn't sell those calls, but I bought some puts because I got a little scared. So in the morning, right around here, I got out of those puts, recognizing, like I said last night around the close, that big push would be early in the morning, like pre-market, and then we have a fake out, right? And then another push higher. So I'm likely cashing in on these calls around 11:15 in the midst of a rally. And then we'll see if I hop back in. I may hop back in with some puts around noontime. But as of right now, looking to sell those calls around 11:15ish. And we're back on track here, guys. You know, that's what happens sometimes. The sequence here, something that I talk about in my book, is how the timing is usually right. When it's not right, it's because the sequence is always right? Like my interpretation of the timing may be a little off, but the sequence of events is always right. So what happened here is my timing as far as that big push was a little off because we had yesterday had a lot of like sideways type of stuff going on. It lasted longer than just an hour, which will happen sometimes. It's just how it is. We had that big drop, and then poof, we have that big pop today in this lust card. And why I'm specifically pointing out the lust card is because when you go and you look at the month overview, we have the lust card. That's that big move that I was expecting, so it happened overnight. In any case, I'll be looking to sell out of those. Interesting. Yeah, I'll be getting out of those calls relatively soon. The other thing that geez, that jackhammer is just nuts.
Keep your dreams alive.
I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. I'm gonna find out. In any case, so something that's interesting to point out. Yesterday we had, at the open, we had the science card. So like right here, this was like, let me put it in yellow. So we have the science card level was like right here yesterday. Oh, excuse me. Yep, right there yesterday. And you can see for today, we have the science card at roughly 10 to 11. Right, we're coming up on the 10 o'clock hour, right? Where are we? Right around the science card, my friends. And that's what I mean by certain cards are significators for price levels. Like the science card is a significator for a resistance level, or a price level, you should say. And you can see it repeated itself. It was here, right? We have the open 9:30-ish time frame. Boom, right there. You can even make it a little wider. Like that, right? And then today, the science card 10 to 11. It's currently 10 o'clock. Boom, right there, my friends. That's how it works. How do I fake that? Tell me, cynics. Tell me, skeptics. I mean, it's okay to be skeptical. It's not okay to make up your mind without doing your homework. You people that like go on and make up your minds. Oh yeah, he did this. I had somebody say that I cold read. How do you cold read a stock, my friends? Like, stop embarrassing yourselves. You are the people in history that like prevented all of the actual geniuses in the world. And yes, I am calling myself a genius. You predict the stock market. Yeah. So, they prevented all the geniuses in the world from accomplishing their goals and progress for society faster than it could have been done. Because you got all these people, oh, I know better because I read a book and somebody else told me what was fact and what was false. My friend, you know nothing if you're basing yourself off books. Books are great for knowledge, but you cannot know something unless you experience it. And that's what I spent 22 years of my life doing, experiencing how to do this day after day after day. So, when you find some like grand idea of how this is being faked, please come tell me. I'll show you exactly how you're wrong. Because, my friends, you cannot argue with the truth. The truth is self-evident. It cannot be argued with. It cannot be fucked with. That's why I'm on here every single day. And I don't care. You guys just embarrass yourselves. It's annoying. But I don't care that you don't believe me. It makes no difference. I'm still right. I still get the predictions accurate, right? So you keep on being a skeptic and reading those books and deciding you know what's what. And I'll keep breaking your reality to pieces with what's true. Alright guys, so that's where we're at, right at the science card. We're going to have another big push somewhere around here. We should have a big push out of this area here. And I'm looking to sell my calls into that big push upwards. And then like it looks like me, like based on the overview, the month overview, I'm going to go ahead and buy some puts again. That's where I'll be. And when I do that, guys, I'll pop back on. Good luck to you. Hope you enjoy this type of thing, guys. And appreciate all those out there that support that are supportive. Congratulate yourselves for being smart enough to be open-minded and figure out for yourself what's true and what's false. Because obviously you're watching this because we're not fucking around. And don't worry, these skeptics won't stop me. They're just embarrass themselves. I'm trying to help them when I make fun of them, to be honest. I'm trying to help them, to make them feel silly, to show them how silly they're being. You don't know without knowing. A book is not knowing. A book is guidance. Experience is knowing. All right, guys, I'll see you in a bit when I make that trade. Talk to you later.